You can be calm on the surface and still feel tight underneath. You can be quiet and still feel on edge. You can look settled and still feel like your body hasn't landed. That's not peace, that's effort. This is about regulation, how your body settles when it's not preparing for impact. Regulation is a state your nervous system returns to when it feels safe enough to stop bracing. Regulation is what it feels like in your body when nothing bad is about to happen. Most people think regulation means being calm all the time. It doesn't, right? Regulation means your system can move without getting stuck. You can feel anger and still breathe through it. You can feel sadness without collapsing inwards. And you can feel joy without gripping it. Your emotions move through you instead of flooding you or freezing you in place. That's regulation. When you're regulated, your body isn't rushing you. It's not scanning the room. It's not tightening ahead of time. Your jaw unclenches without instruction. Your breath deepens without effort. And your shoulders drop because you're done holding. You're not managing yourself. Dysregulation doesn't always look chaotic. Sometimes it looks functional. It does. It looks like staying busy so you don't feel, talking more than you mean to, explaining things that don't need explaining, staying agreeable to keep things smooth, and staying alert even when you're tired. Those are signs the nervous system hasn't landed yet. Regulation isn't something you force. You don't regulate by telling yourself to calm down. Regulation happens when your body trusts that it doesn't need to defend itself. That trust is built through consistency. Consistency between what you feel and what you do. Consistency between your limits and your behavior. Consistency between your words and your follow-through. Every time you override yourself, regulation weakens. Every time you listen, regulation strengthens. This is why regulation and congruence are inseparable. A body cannot settle in an environment where it's being contradicted. Many women confuse emotional control with regulation. It's not the same. Control looks like holding it together. Regulation looks like not needing to. Control requires tension. Regulation releases it. You can feel the difference in the body. Control feels tight but functional. Regulation feels spacious and steady. This is also why regulation can feel unfamiliar at first. If your system learns safety through intensity, calm can feel empty. If you learn connection through vigilance, steadiness can feel boring. And if you learn worth through effort, rest can feel unsafe. So when your life finally quiets, your body doesn't immediately relax. It looks around, right? That's not failure, that's orientation. Regulation doesn't arrive dramatically, it arrives quietly. Often people don't realize they're regulated until something happens that used to activate them, and it doesn't. A comment rolls off instead of landing. A delay doesn't spike your chest. A disagreement doesn't collapse your sense of self. You notice afterward. That's how regulation shows itself. Regulation also explains why some people seem less reactive over time. Not because they stop caring, because their system stopped needing to escalate to be heard. A regulated system doesn't need intensity to feel alive. It can sit still in neutrality without panic. This is important because many people mistake dysregulation for passion. They think if I'm not emotionally charged, something is missing. What's missing isn't aliveness, it's activation. Activation feels familiar, not true. Regulation changes your pace. You respond instead of react. You pause without freezing. You disengage without guilt. You don't rush clarity. Your body trusts that time won't hurt you. This is why regulated people often speak less, not because they have nothing to say, because they don't need to say everything. Urgency drops when regulation increases. You don't feel compelled to convince, correct, or explain yourself into safety. You can let misunderstandings exit without chasing them. That's not indifference. That's internal steadiness. Regulation also affects how you choose. You stop making decisions from relief. You stop saying yes just to end discomfort. You stop reacting just to release tension. Your choices come from a calmer place. This is where people sometimes worry they're becoming detached. They're not. They're becoming regulated. A regulated system still feels deeply. It just doesn't stay dysregulated by feeling. Regulation doesn't mean nothing touches you. It means nothing hijacks you. And when something does activate you, regulation determines how quickly you return. That's the marker, not whether you get triggered, but how long you stay there. Regulated systems recover faster. They don't spiral, they don't loop, they don't stay flooded. They move back toward the baseline. This is also why regulation requires recovery time. After emotional strain or growth, confrontation, or clarity, the system needs space to settle. If you push forward too fast, regulation can't complete. You stay alert instead of landing. This is why rest sometimes feels necessary but insufficient. True regulation often needs this: fewer conversations, less emotional output, environments without performance, and time without explanation, not stimulation, not processing, just relief from demand. So when you hear me say regulation, this is what I mean. I mean a body that can relax without collapsing. I mean emotions that move without overwhelming you. I mean internal steadiness that doesn't require control. That's not passivity, that's capacity, and that is regulation. As always, stay blessed and stay crowned.